Hey, you Space Cadets, Tin Pony here. Let's look at our options when we start a new game in X4 Foundations without the expansions. In the new game menu, we can choose from 5 different scenarios. 3 of these provide us with a single basic ship and a small amount of cash. The other 2 options jumpstart the game with additional perks. Both initially provide us with a hefty amount of cash, while one supplies a production station and an additional ship. The other starts with the headquarters station and a single ship. All 5 options have a different starting area and map reveal, and there are some differences in species or gender assigned to our character. In the Young Gun, our character is an Argon dude who starts out in Argon with some pocket change and a ship that might as well be a cardboard box with a pointy stick. He has a single Mark I all-around engine, an all-around thruster, a Mark I shield, a Mark I pulse laser, some software. He does have some consumables, though, and no crew with space for 3. And in his personal information, we can see what his net worth is, how much available cash he has. And checking his reputation, we can see he's +5 with the Argon Federation. No surprise. Looking at his map, we can see he has access to a couple of Argon zones and an Antigone zone. In The Unworthy Entrepreneur, our character is a Teladi male that starts in Teladi territory, where we have inherited a small production station, a scout ship, a small freighter, and a bunch of cash. And that's good because it takes a lot of money and hard work to start up a station from scratch. Excuse me. Our personal information shows us our net worth and available cash, and our reputation is +5 with the Teladi company. Looking at our property owned, we have a small production station that has no money in the station account, no materials for production, and nothing in storage. Production is stopped. The station has a production module, a small storage module, two docks. One accommodates a medium ship and 6 small ships. The other is for large and extra large ships. Basic dock area is constructed on a connector module to hold it out away from the rest of the station, I guess. We also have 2 ships. The first is a scout ship with 2 Mark I travel engines, Mark I all-around thrusters, a single Mark I shield, a single Mark I pulse laser, no turrets, pretty basic software, some consumables, and a pilot with room for 3 more crew. The second ship is a transporter or freighter, and it has a single Mark I travel engine, Mark I all-around thrusters, a pair of Mark 1 shields, no weapons, 1 pulse turret, basic software, no consumables, and a crew of 1 pilot, with room for 16 more service crew and/or Marines. The starting map shows 5 Talati zones. In the Dedicated Warrior, our character is a Pyranid fighting the good fight against the Holy Order on the side of the God Realm. We start in Pyranid territory with little cash, but a better ship than the other starts. Once again, our personal info shows us our net worth and ready cash, and our reputation is +5 with the God Realm. Perseus Vanguard is a great starting ship if we want to be a brawler. It has 3 Mark 1 combat engines, Mark 1 all-around thrusters, a single Mark 1 shield, 2 weapons, a Mark 1 pulse laser and a Mark 1 tracking launcher, no turrets, basic software, some deployable consumables, and 10 Mark 1 light guided missiles for the tracking launcher, able to hold 20. There's no crew, but it's able to hold 4. Our starting map shows 6 Pyranid and 2 Talati zones. In the Untested Explorer, our character is an Argon chick with less money than the Argon guy, and a fast little ship that could easily pass for a wet paper bag. We start in a different part of Pyranid territory. Our ship is a Discoverer Vanguard. It's equipped with 2 Mark 1 travel engines, a Mark 1 all-around thruster, a single Mark 1 shield, a pair of Mark 1 pulse lasers, no turrets, basic software, some deployables, and has no crew with room for 3. Personal info shows our net worth and cash in hand, and our reputation is 0 with everybody. That's weird. The starting map shows 3 Argon zones, 2 Pyranid zones, and 1 each for Talati, Antigone, and an unclaimed zone. And a partridge in a pear tree. The Accomplished Scientist is the most indulgent starting option, as it skips over a lot of the early game grinding and exploration. Our character is an Argon female with a ship, the most starting cash of the 5 options, and a pre-built headquarters station in Grand Exchange 1. Looking at the personal info, we see net worth and cash on hand, and we have 0 reputation. Our ship has 3 Mark II travel engines, Mark II all-around thruster, a Mark II shield, 2 Mark I muon chargers, no turrets, decent software, twice as many deployables, and no crew with room for 4. The headquarters station is not producing and has no drones, no resources, or station funds. It has the research module and a basic dock, but no storage. Bosota is already on board, but he hasn't started any research yet. Our starting map shows what appears to be every zone in the base game, including xenon zones. We also have a large number of satellites pre-installed across the map. Well, I hope this helps you find a scenario that interests you, and if you were able to put up with all my space mansplaining, promote yourself to Galactic Overlord. You've earned it. This is Tim Pony. Thanks for watching.